Hello, welcome back to a new channel. Oh girl, what was that intro? Like my bad. Like it's literally been like a week since I filmed. Like, do you guys mind if I like get back into the groove a little bit? Hello, welcome back to the channel. Today I am recapping the pink pantheress concert. She brought DJ Joe with her, and she also had a drummer with her too, and some backup and some supporting dancers. And it was just such a fun show. I got to see her in San Francisco, and yeah, I'm just gonna talk about my experience there. This is my first non-K-pop concert, so it was a new experience for me, but it was still so incredibly fun. I freaking loved it. She's one of my favorite artists ever. And honestly, I'm even more obsessed with her, like now that I've seen her in person. So I'm in my Airbnb getting ready for the concert, right? I have still not bought tickets for the show. Because I was looking on Ticketmaster and I was looking at resale prices because I didn't know when tickets were dropping, so I just didn't buy the tickets when they came out. But I was looking on Ticketmaster. I knew I wanted to go, so I was like, I'm looking on Ticketmaster. I'm scrolling through. Resale for balcony is 180 plus. I was like, that's not happening. If I'm gonna pay those prices, I'm either gonna be in the pit or I'm gonna pay less than that. Like, that's just not happening. But also I was like, it's pinkpantheress. It's a small ass venue. We were at the Masonic. I don't remember if that's how you say it, but we were in the Masonic, and it was like a little like hotel type. Like it was inside the building, and it wasn't really a concert venue really. But it was pretty intimate. It was a pretty small space, and I was like, I'm finna be in the pit. Like, that's just going to happen. I'm so sorry. Like, I'm just not negotiating. Don't know how I'm gonna get there, but I'm just gonna be in the pit, right? So I'm getting ready, right? I take the bus over because San Francisco's public transit is just top tier. Like, it's incredible. I love taking the bus, and I already take the bus like just in my day-to-day life. And so I was taking public transit literally the entire time I was in San Francisco. I was there for 3 days, and I literally either took the bus or the train. I think I Ubered once. No, I Ubered twice. I Ubered from the venue back to my Airbnb, and then from the B&B to the bus stop where I had to take the bus back to where I live now. I get to like the outside area where there's some people waiting, like talking with their friends or whatever, right? I go up to one of the security guys. I'm like, hey, is the box office like open? Like, are their tickets still there? He's like, hold on, let me check. He calls a couple people around. He gets back to me. He's like, look, it's sold out. Your best bet is either going to be looking on Ticketmaster or seeing if they might have something last minute in the box office. It opens at 6:30. I got there at 5. So I'm like, shoot, I have an hour and a half to kill. My phone charger, like my portable charger, is dead. So I'm like, I'm not about to spend an hour on Ticketmaster just scrolling. So I'm like, okay, period. I look on Ticketmaster, resale is still 170, 180 plus for balcony. I'm like, I'm not paying that, and I'm not gonna be in the balcony. I'm gonna be in the pit. So I go inside. I'm looking around. I'm trying to figure out where to go in, because it's also like there's like the front area where the merch ended up being, and then like there's like a little bar, and that's where people were waiting outside. That's where I talked to the first security guy. I had to go around to the side of the venue, so there was like an underneath, like an under whatever. There was like a balcony, and then there was like an entrance underneath that you enter into, and then that's where the line for security went, where they checked your bags, wanded you down, and all that good stuff. I go inside. I see this girl who was dropping her friend off, and I was like, "Hey, girl, what's the tea? Like, what's resale looking like right now? Because I'm looking, and I'm like, it's kind of pricey, and I'm still trying to buy tickets." She's like, oh, I don't know. We bought our tickets when they came out, so I'm not sure, but you're probably gonna have better luck looking at the box office. I'm like, okay. It's 5:15, box office doesn't open for another hour. So I'm like, okay, period. I go into security, and I'm just like waiting in the line. There's not a whole lot of people there. There's like just a little like there's like a few groups of people over in like the waiting area, but it was still like I think 3 hours before the concert officially started. Doors opened at 7 o'clock, And then the concert actually started at 8. There was an opener, and then Pink came on around 9 o'clock. So we still had a few hours before like the actual like concert started. So I'm like, okay, I go through security, I get my bag checked, everything's cool, like whatever. And then I get to like the area where the last security guy is, and this is where all the people are waiting. They've already got their tickets checked and everything. And he's like, "Oh, hey, can I scan your ticket?" I'm like, "I'm still trying to buy tickets." So I'm kind of, yeah, I'm like kind of looking. I'm like, "Do you know like if there's anything left at the box office?" And he's like, "Honestly, you're probably gonna have better luck looking at resale, but you can chill over here in the meantime, and then just when you're ready, when you got your tickets, let me know. I'll scan them, and then you're good." I'm like, "Okay, period." I'm scrolling on Ticketmaster. It's still looking really gnarly. It's still like 160, 170 for balcony. I'm like, I'm not paying that. And then Pit's like 200 plus. And I'm like, no, that's just not happening. I continue to refresh the thing, and I'm just looking. I'm like looking literally on like fucking Reddit, on Instagram, like wherever I can look to see if anybody's selling a ticket last minute. Because I'm like, I'm not about to pay that much for balcony. I'm like, if push comes to shove and it's like super serious, then maybe I'll get balcony. But I'm like, that's just, I just don't see that in my future. Like, I just don't. And that's the thing with me, is I'm like, I'm so delusional that I'm just like, I'm just not going to accept a different option. I'm just like, if I think that I'm going to get Pit, then I'm just going to get Pit. Like, that's just not, like, just, that's just how I am. It's not the most realistic way to look at things, but I was like, I mean, I'm already here, I might as well. Like, I might as well, right? um I continue to scroll on Ticketmaster. I finally see tickets for Pit for 160. I'm like, that's not bad. Let me check that out. I go to check out the tickets. It's like, you can't do that. The tickets have already been claimed. I'm like, okay. I keep scrolling, and I eventually see a Pit ticket for 150. I'm like, that's really good. So I go through and I put in one payment method. It's like it wouldn't accept it for whatever reason, which I was like, I have the money. Like, I was like, I don't know what. Anyway, I was like, but for whatever reason, it just wasn't going through. So I go through with another payment method. I go through with a different card. It goes through. I'm like, we're so back. We're up. We're blessed. We're ready. I'm going to be in the Pit. Like, I'm going to be in the Pit. Yes. I go over to the security guy. I show him my ticket. He's like, okay, period. You go through. You can hang out over here. We're just waiting for doors to open. They open at 7 o'clock. I'm like, okay. So I make friends with a couple people in line. There was a couple people that had been there by themselves too, because I was going solo. Like, this was a solo trip for me. I was like, just making small talk, talking to people. A lot of the girlies there were also K-pop stans. So you already know, we were all like, yes, let's show our photo cards, let's share our biases. Like, yes, it was such a fun time. It was such a fun time. I go over to the second waiting area, because there's this little, so after the line, where you get your bags checked, the security guy that checks your ticket and scans them and lets you go through is like, there's this little pit waiting area, and then there's a barrier, and then another waiting area. That's where we all ended up moving into. So like the girlies who were like in Pit and had been there since like 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, we were all moved over there. But that didn't happen until like 6 o'clock, 6:30. So we're all just waiting in the one waiting area, and then once everybody starts pouring in, like all the people like that got there around like 6 o'clock, 6:30, the waiting area got too crowded. So then we got moved to the secondary waiting area, which was right in front of where the doors were, right? That's where all the Pit girlies were. So we get moved over. This guy in a suit comes up. He's all like, if you don't know like what ticket you have, then you need to be like, talk to me, okay? Because you need to scan your what's whoop de whoop. And I was just like, our tickets have already been scanned. That's why we went past security and are now in the waiting area. So I'm not sure why we're yelling. And he was and I felt bad because I was like, clearly this is a concert. It's going to be chaotic in some sort of way. But one thing that I noticed was that there was a couple of moments where the staff were pretty noticeable. And to me, A good concert is when staff is unnoticeable. Like, you do not in a like you are ignoring the staff, but like in a way where it's like things are running smoothly. There should be no confusion, no sort of like complicated whatever the fuck. So he comes over, he's yelling at all the pit girlies. He's like, "Hey, like, what, check your pit ticket. If you have a VIP thing, you need to come over here." Nobody had VIP. Because VIP happened like 3 hours ago. So it was just kind of like, okay, girl, like, okay. So we're all like, okay, we're confused because my ticket said floor 6. There was other girls who had floor 4, floor 3, floor 2, like. So we're like, what about that? And he's like, well, go ask your neighbor because I don't know. And I'm like, okay. But see how my neighbors are still confused and none of us know. Like, so we're just asking you as the staff, you know, because I feel like you should maybe know. But he didn't know. None of us knew. So we are just waiting in pit or whatever, like in a little like pit area. And like, it's like 6:30 at this point. Doors haven't opened yet. And we're just like kiki cuckoo kaka. There's these TVs that are just like in the waiting area or whatever. And somebody gets the AirPlay passcode and starts airdropping memes on there. So we see a bunch of like Pink Panther, and I'll like insert like clips too. Oh, I lost it. But there was like pinkpantheress memes, fucking like Zara Larsson was up on there. There was like fucking Wendy Williams. Like, it was just the most random shit. And it was so fun. Like, it got us all hyped up, you know, like the girls were like, yes, let's kiki, let's have a fun time. But it was hilarious. It went on for like 10-15 minutes. Like, it was insane. Me and the girlies that I made friends with, we were all like just hanging around in like a little group. It was like a group of maybe, I want to say like 7, 8 of us. And we're all just like kiki kuku kaka. Eventually around like 7:05, 7:10, doors open, but nobody says anything. Like, nobody announced it. Like, the doors just open and all of a sudden it's just whoosh, like people are just running in. This is my first time being in pit, right? I'm like, I don't need to get barricade. I just want to be close enough to where I can see. Because I'm also like, I'm 5'6", 5'7", like I'm tall enough to where I'm like, if I really needed to, I could probably like get on my toes and like see. So I'm not like tripping over that. We get in, we're like trying to like funnel through these tiny ass doors, and then, but like nobody's running. It's just a bunch of people moving at the same pace. We're walking briskly, but we're not running, mind you. We're not running. Let me explain this a little better. So our like pit waiting area, right? We're waiting for doors to open. Doors open. We get into that little bar merch area where I was telling you about earlier, right? So we're going into that like bar merch area, and through the bar merch area is like the actual venue where like the pit and the balcony is. So we're going through the bar merch area, and this woman is just standing there like right inside like where the doors were, and she was like, stop running, stop pushing, do, stop. And I'm like, nobody's running. No one's running. We're walking quickly, but we're not running because there's not like, I don't even know. And so we're just like, she's like, form a single file line. I'm like, nobody's doing that. First of all, no one's doing that. Because there's 3 doors like that lead inside the actual like concert area. So no one's doing that. We formed 3 lines, and then she's like, well, you guys need to organize and get together. I'm just like, okay. So I'm just waiting in line with my girlies, and I'm just like, what line are we supposed to be in? Because also we had different like numbers on our tickets, and nobody explained that to us. So we're just kind of confused. Like, we're just gonna go through the door, and then hopefully we just end up in the right area. But it was just irritating because I'm like, why are you yelling? Why are you yelling? Like, nobody's trying to, and mind you, nobody was like stampeding, trying to like cause a fuss. There was no like fights or any. The crowd was super chill that night. It was literally just like those 2 staff members that were just like super agitated for whatever reason. I was like, I don't know. I get that you're stressed. Like, that's fine. I don't know if we need to be screaming, like, or yelling or whatever. Like, that was a lot. So that happened. We go through the bar area and we funnel in through like the floor area. I'm like asking a staff member as I'm trying to figure out. I'm like, well, there's entrance 3 over here. I'm floor 6. Am I supposed to go in through a specific entrance? And I'm just asking her like real quick. I'm like, hey girl, am I supposed to be going in through this entrance, or like where am I supposed to go? And she's like, it doesn't matter, just get to the pit. And I'm like, period. So I get to the pit. I end up 3 rows away from barricade. Mind you, not even running, brisk walking. And I got there at like 5. I got to the venue at 5 o'clock and bought tickets around like 6. And I'm in the fucking pit. I'm in the pit and it's literally like 3 rows away from barricade. Like I can see the barricade. And I'm like, bless. That's literally all I needed. That's all I needed. I'm here. I get to see Pink. I'm happy. Like, I'm happy. I turn around, my girls are right around there with me. I'm like, period. We're all about to have a great time. It's about to be a key. I'm so excited. I am just like hanging out or whatever. We're all talking. The lights dim and everything. And then the opener comes on. It's this DJ guy. I don't remember his name, but I like took a couple of videos, so I'll just like put them in.
Nick Tio would like to thank you for listening to his super fun and groovy opening set. Stay in the middle, like you all at all. Don't want to know it all. How did you say it back? Go say it down. Actually, no love. Go say it down. Say it!
But it's this DJ. He played some like newjeans. He played a lot of different stuff, honestly. He played all sorts of shit. It was pretty fun. It was cool. He played some like Charlie and stuff too. He played some stuff for the girls and stuff for the straight men that were there too. He had some merch too. And he was outside at the end, like just talking to people or whatever. So he was a pretty chill dude. It was really cool. So he plays and then the lights dim again. And we're like, Pink's about to come on. Wait, like Pink's literally about to be like in the venue. Like she's literally here right now, guys. Like she's literally here. Like she's about to be in front of us. Like that's crazy. I look and I'm just like, girl, like I think she's about to start, guys. I'm slow as hell because I'm like, yeah, no shit. Like that's literally what you came here to see. Like that's literally who you came here to see. Like why wouldn't she be here? And I'm just like screaming, freaking out, like having such a good time. She comes on, she plays illegal, and everybody's just like losing their shit. Like it's such a good time.
San Francisco! We'd like to extend a special welcome to you and you. You know her as the author of Fancy That. Commence the show!
show was about like, I want to say like an hour 15. Like it was a pretty decent show. Definitely one of the shorter concerts I've been to, but the opener kind of made up for it. Because usually concerts that I go to, like the K-pop concerts I've been to, have been like 2.5 hours. So I was like, period. But also my flats were hurting me. So I was like, you know what? The less I have to stand, the better. Um, but we're all just jumping around. There is this tall ass straight man that is like trying to elbow me and like get in the way of like me and the girlies. But eventually, and this is crazy, eventually he ends up disappearing because he was trying to wave his friend over during the opener, and for whatever reason they just like got separated or whatever. And then I end up not seeing him for the rest of the night, like after like 3 songs in, right? We're dancing around, like we're just having such a good time. Pit was super chill, like it was amazing. There was a few people like smoking and drinking, but other than that, like it was, and also people are going to drink and smoke at the show, like it's just like it's whatever. I was talking to these two sisters, these two Capricorn sisters. If you know, you fucking know. They don't watch this channel, but I'm like, if for whatever reason like you find my channel, y'all are real ones and I love y'all. Thank you for having such an amazing time. Like thank you for being like such cool people. These two girlies were like right in front of me, but that was like period, like y'all are the real fans, like yes. And then for whatever reason one of the sisters stepped back, and so she went to go help her, the other sister went to go help her, and they're just like talking or whatever, and I'm like, hey girl, like do you want your spot back? And she's like, no girl, like go ahead, like go forward. So she pushes me forward, and then somebody else, I don't even know who, like it was just some random man, was like not shoving, but like he was like just dancing around or whatever. And I truly end up, because I don't know how this happened, it was genuinely a blur, I end up a row away from barricade. Like I can literally see the bar in front of me, and I'm like, this is the closest I've ever been for any show. I was already happy being like just in the pit, and now I'm literally like, I can like literally like see like fucking Pink's like nose hairs. Like I'm like, that's crazy. Like that's crazy. And that was about halfway through the show, so I spent half of the show like just literally kiki kuku kaka with Pink. Like it was crazy. Take a shot every time I say kiki kuku kaka. It was just such an amazing show. They handed out set lists to some of the girlies after. There was this guy with this newjeans light stick that was literally like sobbing over like Pink, and I was like, and you're real, you're so real, because I would lose my shit too. Like don't even worry. And yeah, it was just such an amazing show. The drummer was great, the dancers were amazing, DJ Joe was fucking doing acrobatics on the stage. Like it was such a good time. And I swear to God, I'm pretty sure I'm like 90% sure I made eye contact with Pink, and I don't even want to like process it, because I'm just like, I don't even know. Like I don't even know. I get to the merch line after, and I get this cute little like Pink Pantheress. It's a red shirt, and it has like her little her Vicky character on it. I'll like put in a picture or something. It was also $45, but I was like, you know what? It's worth it. It's worth it. Like I don't even care. And yeah, that was basically it. That was the whole concert. It was such a good time. I'll like insert clips like throughout of like the songs that she performed. Hopefully I don't get like copyright struck, but it was such a good show. If you have a chance to see her live and you like her like music, please go see her. Like my cat just wanted to chime in and say, yes, please go see her. But yeah, no, she's such an amazing performer. And yeah, like that's basically it. If you enjoyed this recap, please just give me a like. And yeah, I'm going to go to many more concerts in the future, so I'm gonna try and do this like concert recap kind of style, especially since I don't really love vlogging. I like to be in the moment. So yeah, that was basically it. I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.